with James. So welcome everyone. It's super exciting to have you in here. So this is all about agent intelligence, right? We're exploring all the future of AI agents. We are talking with very strong like AI agent builders. And yeah, my name is Francesco, and today we're deep diving into the technology and vision behind Twin Tone. And it's super excited to have you, James. You want to quickly introduce yourself?
Yeah, cool. Thanks for having me. Yeah, my name is James Rowdy. I'm the founder of Twin Tone. We create interactive AI agents for creators.
Nice. No, look, James, it's super exciting. Quick housekeeping, guys. Also, like we have the chat on the right. Feel free to ask any questions. We're always active, and after this call, we'll also send a bunch of like links. If also like like James, you want to share stuff, happy to. We really want to deep dive a little bit on the agent, why this is happening, and how this is coming on. And in the meantime, also like if you're an agent builder in the space, you want to kind of like could be either pitching your agent or just like speaking about your agent, what you're building. We have this like modern office hours in Discord. We have some challenges. It's actually like quite cool to see. Okay, let's get it started, James. So you introduce yourself. So what kind of like the problem that you were initially trying to solve building this agent? How kind of like everything gets started?
Yeah, it's really three problems, right? It's monetization for creators and engagement and IP management and sort of like attribution, essentially. Creators have a problem of engaging with their fans at scale and monetizing at scale, and then also providing value to their IP. Creating social accounts across different social media channels. They're really not profiting as well as they should be. We know those social media companies own that data. They sell it to third parties, and the creators are really at a net loss there. So for us, it's more so like building a platform allows creators to come on, bring their IP. We create their AI agent, and then it's essentially an autonomous agent that will provide hyper-personalized experiences to their fans in a really fun and engaging way. But also they can stream their AI agent across the social platforms to get that engagement and really start to go viral. So yeah, that's essentially what we're
Nice,
building.
nice. Very cool. And how kind of like the story? What was the story then? Like, you guys kind of like build from an hackathon, everything, how everything kind of like started. Like you team up with other people, you get inspired by these kind of like pain points.
Yeah, so I've been in crypto since like 2017. Prior to me starting Twin Tone, I was
Nice,
CMO at a company called Army of Fortune, and we had really viral success there.
nice.
This was sort of like at the middle of a bear market, working as CMO, and the challenges were that uh, Web3 marketing was in this bubble, and I looked outside of there and
Yeah,
really leveraging memes and attention and sort of creator IP to really
yeah.
grow and scale. So we got 7 billion views, 700 million,
Oh, nice.
7 billion impressions, 700 million views, 55
Yes.
million likes, and we grew our community from 0 to 3.2 million in 6 months.
Wow, nice.
I started to connect with a lot of the creators, and they were telling me their problems, and they're like, "What can you make me go viral? Can you
Of
go and
course.
engage with me through this?"
Yeah.
And I was listening to these problems, and then I started building Twin Tone. Here we are, 16 months later.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, then I would say let's deep dive in like before we're getting like we're showing like a demo to the people here like what are kind of like the main characteristic of the agent, right? I really like the video side by the way.
Mhm.
Like what are kind of like the main kind of verticals of the agents that you can speak about?
Yeah, so Twinto is really horizontal, being being a platform and creators being the verticals. The cool thing about Twintone is that creators come onto Twintone, they connect their socials, does one or two things. One, verifies that it's them, so eliminates any like deep fakes. The second thing is we profile the creator based on their social DNA, i.e. their
Mhm.
content. So we will scrape the social media sites and we'll be like, okay, cool. Here's James Rowdy, really loves Web3, maybe some techno, maybe these other like bits and pieces, and all of his content is really Web3 related. Then you can upload a 2-minute video of yourself. We'll map out your likeness essentially, and we license your IP on chain on top of Story Protocol. We use
Nice.
their agent TCP/IP framework,
Oh,
uh,
nice. Okay.
and then essentially your AI agent is ready to go. So you can start streaming across TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch. We're working on Instagram and other ones as well.
Nice.
You can do this multimodal, so and
Yes.
sorry,
Yes.
multimodal and multilingual, and in
Nice.
30 different languages, which is cool.
Nice.
And then you can do one-on-one video calls, right? It's kind of like Cameo. So,
Hmm.
people pay lots of money to get these hyper personalized greeting
Hmm.
messages or something from their favorite
Hmm.
creator or celebrity. Twin Tone does that, but a more hyper personalized version of that. So it's
Ah,
really cool.
nice. So it's actually was pre-trained on kind of previous video content structure, or how was the training?
That's
Yeah,
right. So
pretty cool.
the creators come on, we map out their social DNA. The more social accounts that they connect, the better the data set for us,
Yes.
and the better we
Yes.
train the model. Now there
Nice.
is a level of personalization there also.
Yeah.
So some of these creators might want to have an alter ego, or just really like prompt it and have some fun with it. We support that as well. Like we want it to be really like fun and still keep that creative element.
Nice. 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 Okay, sounds good. Let's see it. Like, do you want to quickly share your screen? So for some reason, I'm not able to share your screen, but Koji, if you are hearing us, toggle the screen off, James, in the streaming. Are you? Yes, I see that you're sharing.
Cool. You guys see the screen?
I think. Oh wait, let me check if I share. I think James, you need. Sorry, Koji, you need to share. Yes.
So I'm pressing sharing. Nothing's coming up.
Yes. Um, I think no, Koji, you need to share this screen. Just toggle in the share of James. I don't know what's happening. I have my
Functionality. Do you want me to stop and try again?
hmm.
Do you want me to stop and try again?
We should, yes. Let me get. I have my. It's not. My Chrome is completely un unresponsive. Maybe give me.
Stand by
Yeah.
chat.
I know, I know, I know, I know.
It's cool.
It's a bit random, but you can hear me always, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I would say, let's just walk me through like the docs specifically, right? Like, and we will send actually some links after the call.
Yeah. Okay, I will try and share this screen. Is this working? No, this isn't working either. Uh, Maybe look, I'm gonna stop
Let's
sharing, and
start.
then I'll try reshare again to see if this works a bit better. Um,
Yes, exactly, exactly.
okay. How about no? Nothing showing.
Not this sharing, huh?
Okay. It might just work halfway through suddenly.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let me let me try to give me 2 sec. I just restarting my Chrome maybe. I think it's super buggy. Give me 2 sec, James. I'm just
Oh,
restarting and coming back, huh?
no
Uh,
worries.
yes.
All right. Stand by, guys. We'll get this resolved in no time. And I'll show you guys a really cool demo of Twin Tone. If you stick around, I can guarantee that your face is going to melt and you're going to have a really fun experience when you see what our AI agent platform is capable of. And you'll be able to see my AI agent
Okay,
over
there you
here.
are. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let me
Awesome.
share it. Let me share it right now. Boom. I can.
Cool.
Nice, nice, nice.
So this is really just a documentation, sort of like a high level overview, right? So of sort of, how it works. I've also got a more detailed view, but essentially you as the creator down the bottom there, you come onto to Twintone, you license your IP to Twintone. We create your
Nice.
AI agent. Your IP is then stored on Story Protocol
Mhm.
blockchain. Now the agent TCP IP framework along with our other framework, which is called CIPV, which stands for
Mm,
Collaborative Intellectual Property Ventures. And
nice.
essentially, what we do is the AI agents will go and source you brand deals with other third parties within the story ecosystem. So if Ralph Lauren's looking for a stunning guy in a black shirt with headphones and beautiful glasses, then Francesco, we can use your
Hmm.
IP for that
Hmm.
campaign, and
Nice.
it will take care of all the legal framework. It will negotiate on your behalf as
This is
well,
very good.
and then you'll just get a notification on Twin Tone platform saying, "Hey, like, dude, do you want this
Yes.
with this opportunity with Ralph Lauren? This is what it's worth for you, and they might be, and this is what they're using it for, and you can either approve or deny it, which is quite cool. The other
Nice.
thing, like I said, you can do personalized interactions. So as you can see there, you can do video calls, so FaceTiming, and you can also sort of do live chats on the computer as well. And then you have your at the top there monetizing social interactions. Now we all know that the way these social media platforms is we live in an attention economy. They're fighting for your attention.
Yes.
This is really the flywheel for us because your AI agent is going to be on there interacting with fans 24/7,
Oh,
right?
nice.
We
Yeah.
know that streaming is obviously huge and has only continued to grow, and I think it's really prominent with like streamers like Kaisenat, iShowSpeed, FaZe Clan, these types of creators. They do these massive streamathons for 30 days and have crazy results. Now your AI agent can do that at scale, which is really cool. And
Nice.
again, revenue that comes from that again goes into your AI agent, and we just take a small
That's
portion
actually
of
very
the
cool. A question,
a
James,
small.
like why, for example, why story for the kind of like on-chain IP, and also like, are you guys looked into like decentralized video storing, these kind of things? Because I see always kind of like projects, like I remember DU2 back in the days, but I never understood like if all these projects kind of like picked up. But I assume like you're streaming a little bit everywhere, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so we are actually so currently we are in NVIDIA's Inception program, so we get a bunch of compute and obviously access to top level tech, APIs, SDKs, these sorts of things, which is great. But we actually are exploring some other opportunities for decentralized compute also. Uh, why Story? Well, Story is the blockchain for IP, right?
Nice.
I've
Yes.
got to give a lot of kudos to the team over there. They are
Yes.
doing a phenomenal job.
Hmm.
They have
Hmm.
their their public mainnet launch
Hmm.
tomorrow.
Yes.
But it just makes a lot of sense for us, right? It's like the problem that I found with creators is,
Hmm.
they sign into a third party agency or, a
Hmm.
studio, whatever it may be, and they sign these really malicious contracts that are really sort of
Hmm.
like, you know, the creator's got this great, really valuable IP,
Yeah,
but yet they rely on these studios or
of course.
agencies to go and market them and they like bring them all these deals and all the rest of it. It's like, well, why can't you just eliminate that and then just have it fully transparent on the blockchain? And that's what Story's doing.
Yeah.
So for us being a consumer application to build on top of them and sort of, be that on ramp for the creators,
Mhm.
to provide them that security and transparency makes a lot of sense for us, makes a lot of sense for Story. More importantly, it makes a lot of sense for the creator.
Yes,
But for us, it's also keeping that blockchain at like the back end. We really want to have a really great user experience,
of
sort
course.
of web on the front end. They don't need to worry about all the Web3 terms that really sort of, deter a lot of these creators. It's like, hey, you're just going to come on here, you're going to stream, you can do all these other cool things. We're going to keep building, applications on top of Twin Tone,
Mhm.
both decentralized and sort of, Web2 apps as well, and just have this really awesome platform for both
Nice.
creators and fans.
That's very cool. So what like building this, what were like the challenges that you had at the beginning? Like was something around kind of like agent frameworks? Is it by build with Eliza? How everything kind of like started here and what were the challenges? Because a lot of AI builders hearing us, they're always kind of like probably in your maybe 6 months early time of
Mm.
Twinton, so probably have the same similar challenges.
Yeah, so like for us, we've been building for over 16 months. And initially, the vision was always like interactive, fun video. And it's really interesting. Back then, we were calling them AI twins, and we still do in some capacity. But it's really interesting to sort of see the evolution and sort of the yeah, the evolution of obviously like, Truth Terminal and then, Eliza OS and then so we are integrating Eliza currently. We don't use them right now, but we are, and that's really going to help us more with like, the Web3 components, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the challenges for us was really the video. So understanding
Mm,
expressions, emotions, colors, objects, which I'm going to demonstrate in a second. You can
yes.
really start to build and have these really cool and immersive experiences.
Nice.
When we initially built Twin Tone, the MVP was just voice and text. Now,
Mm,
we had really great success in that. Our
yeah.
first creator that we launched with, just with voice and text,
Oh yeah.
friend of mine, she had about, I think, about 1.9 million followers.
Oof.
We did a
Yes.
campaign with her. She gained 700,000 followers in 7 weeks, all organic.
Oof.
She
Oof.
had her largest month as a creator. She made over $1 million. She sold out of her clothing brand, and she had this.
Oof.
She also caught the attention of Kai Cenat, and then ended up on a stream. So there was this really cool sort of like domino effect after Twin Tone. But we listened to the fans. We listened to the creators.
Yeah.
Everyone was scripted for video, right? And I
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
think it's really playing out quite well now, especially with what's happening in Web3.
Yeah.
We have platforms, virtuals, and these like, with
Of
which is like the
course.
text wave, the first wave, and everyone's really excited about that. Now we're coming to the second wave, which is voice, but we're on the
Mm.
third wave, which is really interactive video.
I think
Uh,
interactive, yeah, right? Yeah.
yeah.
That's the most
Let
important
me,
part.
do you want me to share the demo
Yes,
now?
please, please. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see
Cool.
it.
Okay, you guys
Perfect.
can see this now.
Yes, we can see it. Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
So
nice. You
this
can select the personality. Nice.
Yeah, so we have some preset personalities here. Now, this is still getting a bit of a facelift. So, the UI UX is improving, but we have some different personalities in here. We have like a really rude and unfiltered one that gets a lot of great reactions. We actually ordered a pizza. So you can order pizzas through Domino's API with Rowdy AI pizza order. But for this one, let's just go. Um, I mean, your show, like how rude are we able to like have an unfiltered version? He'll be pretty angry and swear a lot. Otherwise, we could just go like maybe like a Web3 degen version. What do you think?
We can do the DJ version. I mean, I don't
Cool.
know. Yeah, as you want. Yeah. Yeah.
So chose my Rowdy AI. So I've pre-selected my
So these are
personality.
pre-trained personalities, right?
Yeah, that's right. So
Nice.
it says here you're going to have a conversation with a Solana maxi. Um,
This is cool.
Okay, so this is Rowdy AI, my AI twin and AI agent. Hey James, how are you?
Oh,
Tell me what you see in front of the camera, James.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. As for what I see, you're sitting in front of a neutral colored wall with a window or door frame behind you, wearing a black t shirt and looking directly at the camera. By the way, have you considered investing in Bitcoin? It's the future of finance,
Well, I'm
and I'm
actually
all in on it.
I'm actually a Solana maxi, and I think that Solana is actually going to overtake Bitcoin in 2025.
No way. That's never happening. Bitcoin is the king and will always be the king. Solana doesn't stand a chance. It's just a weak copycat trying to ride Bitcoin's coattails.
Right, and how do you see the future of Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is going to moon. It's the future of money, and it will continue to dominate the crypto space. I see it hitting $100K or more in the next few years.
Yeah.
And nothing, not even the altcoin trash like Solana, can stop it.
Awesome. So as you can see, James is like interactive. There's still, a bit of work that we're doing, but the cool thing is he can understand environments, colors, objects, expressions,
this is
and you can really
crazy.
start to have
Yeah.
this really cool and immersive experience. So
I mean,
you could
James,
just pick.
I tried out different avatars
That's
around
pretty
the space,
cool.
right?
But let's get back to Bitcoin. I'm more interested in talking about the future
All
of
right,
decentralized.
I'll leave James there for now. But
It's
yeah,
good.
there's
No, yeah, impressive.
this.
Like I tried out avatars. It's super like specific. You could almost like run this AI like James AI agent all time, and people will not really notice apart maybe the voice or something.
Yeah, so exactly. So I mean, look, it's going to get more realistic as we sort of go on. It's really dependent on a few factors. So I filmed that one last year on a really shitty camera, but
Yeah.
we have some other creators that have some really good looking, avatars. And I guess the way that we're looking at it is, there's platforms out there where you can go and create an AI avatar and you can create the video content. You've still got to give it the script, the prompt, and all the rest of it. We've taken that one step further and sort of like encompass that onto a platform that you can monetize autonomously using the AI agents. And then you can select, different personalities. And the cool thing is we've really baked in machine language and machine learning and natural
Yeah.
language processing algorithms.
Yeah.
So what we're working towards is like, cool, if I come on here and I do a FaceTime call with Rowdy AI, and I say, hey, I had a really tough week at work this week. The markets were down. And then
Yeah.
I call him, a couple of days later, and he's like, hey, how are the markets? Right. So
Yeah. Yeah.
he'll remember that and have that memory
Oh,
in
nice.
him to really provide those hyper personalized interactions, which is cool.
Wow, that's impressive. So, and the goal is basically like he's also like creating content for you for basically like publishing on socials and interacting with the audience.
Yeah, so for now, it will just be the streaming, but what
Mhm.
we're aiming to do in Q2 is to
Yeah.
build a content creation piece.
Yeah.
So you bring your content, like your IP,
Yeah.
across. It will be able to generate content, right? So maybe your fans might want a hyper personalized piece of content,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Maybe you just want to punch out content,
Mhm.
more images, or create like cool little video skits, these sorts of
Yeah.
things. We're looking at plugging in some different APIs for that. So then it's really sort of, start to be truly autonomous.
That's really impressive. And also first is trained on the history on the specific things. Yeah, it's so you're saying basically Q2 you have also the interaction. What else is coming in terms of like next steps?
Yeah, so like currently where we're at, we're going to be just d- finalizing a fundraise at the moment,
Yeah.
and then once we go through that, we'll Q2, we're going to be rolling out the content creation piece. Another niche which we've found is like, cool. Well, now that we have these AI agents with these creators, what's some other ventures or like other ways that we can monetize their IP? And one niche that we've found, which we already have 12 letters of intent from
Hmm.
gaming companies, is casinos. So
Oh,
casinos, they have basically, like an example would be like stake.com. Now we
yeah.
don't have them signed, but I'm just using them as an
Yeah.
example. But basically, they have all these human dealers. Now you can't interact with them. But what if that was Mr. Beast? What if that was
That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, Mike Tyson, and then you
Yeah.
can have this cool, fun experience with him whilst you're, playing your favorite blackjack game or casino game. So we've started to get some traction there too, and we're just going to start testing out some of our creators' IPs in these different verticals. So we're really fun. We're really excited about that also.
So what's kind of like I mean, this looks like not just like, let's say, a technical challenge, it's also like a distribution kind of like complexity, right? Because you probably want to also nurture this relationship with like those creators, top creators, and then we push like, and there is I think another kind of like a dimension here than just, building an agent helping you like tweeting out or building an agent for social specific, right? You definitely have a lot of like new dimensions here. So how is it like in terms of like, relationship with those agent creator? Are the feedback very positive there? Like because it's always like an optimizing things with technology, right?
Yeah, look, and that's like, to be completely honest, that's one of our challenges. Some creators are like, "This is awesome. This solves all my problems." Like, amazing. This thing's going to, create me into this like mega influencer. Make me a lot of money. Handle all the engagement. I don't need to employ teams of humans to, impersonate me anymore, and all the rest of
Mhm,
it.
mhm.
But then there's also the other creators who are like, this is kind of a little bit scary. How do we approach this? And the way that I sort of like, look at that, I always look at change like the AirPods. When the AirPods first came out, people were like, I'm not going to be wearing those. But as we grow and progress, now everyone's got a pair of AirPods.
Of course.
So look, I think there's like a learning curve there. Like I said, this is definitely one of our challenges that we're working through. But so far, we've had some really great feedback.
Nice,
We have
nice.
some really great creators on our roster
That's
also.
very cool. Yeah, maybe it's time, for having some Francesco Devrel videos done with
Absolutely.
Twin Tone. I'm definitely like interesting, especially for developers. I wish I had more time also to like, explain more kind of like even like technical and builders topic, right? And I think that could be like a good way also. And a question about thinking about costs, like when you need to deploy or like just scheduling like post, you're interacting with always these platform APIs. Is it not getting too expensive? Because I remember like Twitter API is getting very expensive. Like, what is your perception because the
Yeah. So
platform are monetizing like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Look, costs are pretty high currently. We are working on bringing those down, and they are gradually coming down, which is great. But yeah, I think sort of like over time, they'll continue to get cheaper and cheaper. The
Hmm.
goal is to create more value and monetize the creator to obviously offset a lot of those costs. So a lot of the
Yes.
creators that we're currently working with have really large established audiences,
Nice.
and it makes a lot of sense for them. One cool little campaign that we're doing at the moment now, I hope no investors are watching, but we're actually sending Rowdy AI into some of the investor meetings
Ooh,
as a part of our fundraising to get him to sort of like pitch and close the deals.
no
And
way.
yeah, so yeah, I hope no investors are looking now, especially the ones that we're reaching out to. But yeah, like we thought, hey, like that's a really cool and fun campaign to do.
Uh,
So these are like fun little, I guess, marketing campaign and just like really cool creative things that you can do.
Nice, but even for like, could be email marketing, even for like stuff LinkedIn intros, I think that's super interesting because I was trained actually yesterday. I download all my X kind of archive. I started training an agent, but it's not dynamic as a video thing, right? Think about you can start saying, I'm not commenting anymore with text. I'm commenting with a small snippet of video. It's like huge. It's
Yeah.
impressive.
So what I should mention also is that we have two customers currently who are using our API. So we offer a full white label
Oh,
service.
nice.
These two platforms both have just around about 3 million monthly active users each. One's like a Korean social app. Another one is like an adult platform, and
Hmm.
they're integrating the API into their
Impressive.
offering as well and testing that. So that's really cool and fun. So if anyone's watching and wants to play around with the API, I can link the white paper and the API docs after
Nice,
this.
nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, let's send up some links also like afterwards. Awesome, James. So in terms of activation, are you planning to come to Denver? Is there like something like how you're spreading and distributing this out? You going to some kind of like creator like IRL conferences or where people kind of like supposed to kind of like see you
Yeah, it's all online.
all online?
But
Nice, nice,
yeah, we will have a presence at ETH Denver. We're still working out those particulars currently, but yeah, if you guys are at ETH Denver, I can't say too much, but you'll see Twin Tone there, which is cool. But yeah,
nice,
like we have a pretty large distribution and network of creators. So we're just working with a lot of them, sort of like hands-on, listening to their feedback, just sort of being in
nice.
beta testing for the last month. And yeah, we're looking to obviously like continue building a really great sort of platform for the creators and the fans.
Nice, nice. So sounds good, yeah. And the team specifically, like, are you guys like growing? It's a big team. Like, what are the things, the big challenges that you have right now in terms of like team? Are developers? Yeah.
So there's two of us. We've come this far with just two, and a sort of
Nice,
good chunk. We have internal AI agents that we've been using for all operations, finance, marketing, these sorts of things. We're looking to definitely hire within the next couple of months, especially after the raise goes through. But yeah, trying to keep the team small and lean. The cool thing is about
nice,
being a startup is, and especially building at the frontier of AI agents, is you can keep it really small and lean. And you don't really need these big teams, but definitely probably
100%.
need some more engineer firepower. And yeah, just a few more sort of really cool smart individuals to join the team for sure.
Nice, nice. Sounds good. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, thanks, James. We're at time here, but I think we should definitely like send out some links, and even if you're like building further, we can have also like kind of like a part two in a couple of like months. I think that's super interesting also to see kind of like the wave of innovation, right? I think the agent is not just growing, but I think also like technically speaking, it will be get more and more fine tuned, right? Especially on the it's super exciting the video content side and the combination with kind of like the social side, and that's super interesting. And the interaction is something that I'm definitely looking forward, because when people started to do it for interaction, it's getting interesting. And sounds good. So yeah, thanks so much, James, and thanks for everyone listening to this kind of like agent intelligence chapter. And important things like, so for everyone watching, like if you're like an AI agent builder, or if you're interested in starting, you're kind of like playing with the framework, with Eliza, with different launchpad, you can join us in Discord, and we host regular office hours, right? And you can ask any question that are technical, non-technical, and we are always be there. So I'm posting here also like the Discord in case like anyone wanna kind of like check out. But it's mostly like we kind of like started to build this kind of like agent attestation registry, because I think like it will get a World Wide West soon, right? Like you will have twin tone forks, twin tone copies, and people, especially consumer agent consumer, we don't know which one is the OG, right? So the only way to do that is trying to push this kind of like public association where twin tone has a social graph, and people actually know, and they actually see, okay, there is history around twin tone. This is kind of like the track record. And if you're not able to do it with on-chain instruments, it's very difficult. Awesome.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
thanks. Exactly, exactly. So thanks so much, James, again, and let us know like if some updates are coming. We will send some links, and looking forward to see you probably like on chain next. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Francesco. Thanks.